Several animal bites and a few royalty checks later, they no longer need to hold down that second job. In fact, they now have time to pursue their long-abandoned hobbies. The fellas had very warm memories of me from our earlier encounter, and yet they seemed a little bit reticent to share their spare time secrets with me.
History never repeats. I tell myself before I go to sleep. Don't say the words you might regret. I lost before, you know I can't forget. There was a girl I used to know.
For a small fee, as a small favour, the guys eventually relented. Noel, you had rather a lot of problems with your hobby, I believe.
Well, yes, they were a little bit big for the lounge room. The C3107 you just saw was the real problem, I suppose. But,
so you kind of moved it outdoors?
Yeah, well, they don't mind a few extra services out here. They've got plenty of railway lines, you know, so...
I see. Well, talking about extra services, you've done a rather extra service of your own. You were once miscellaneous noises, now you're drums. How do you cope with that?
Oh, well, so far it's going pretty well. I've never been a drummer in a band before, so it's a new experience. It's quite a challenge for me, but it's mainly a physical one as much as anything.
Well, Eddie, I see you're really into renovations for your hobby.
Yeah, I am actually. I've just been looking at this sort of cheap, run-down, dilapidated building here, which I think I can probably do something with.
Are you going to do any sort of additions, you think?
Well, perhaps I'm thinking of a new concept of bathrooms on spires. I think it's very 80s, actually.
Very trendy.
80s.
And talking about being trendy, I mean, with True Colours, you started off with videos and laser discs and sort of things like that, first like that. Anything like that with corroboree?
Well, I'm not too interested in that sort of thing anymore. It's this building here that it's really taken my imagination, and
yes,
no, I don't think so. No.
Well, Neil, I hear that your hobby started off in the bathtub.
It did, yes, a long time ago. I used to be fascinated with small boats in the bathtub and the way that as the water ran out of the bath, they sort of went round and round the plug hole. So now it's sort of the big bathtub in the ocean here. I've totally able to indulge my fantasies.
Well, I've noticed that in True Colours you wrote 3 of the songs and 4 on corroboree. When you first joined the group, did you think you'd become one of the major songwriters?
No, I thought I'd probably end up as a T-boy, actually. When I first joined, I was that useless. I was really bad, I tell you.
Well, Nigel, you're into a hobby really after my own heart, the old home movie scene. Can you tell me a bit about it?
Yes, I've just acquired this small theatre. It's really ideal.
Very nice for, like, family and friends?
Yeah.
Well, talking about family and friends, was it the family who gave you the idea for corroboree? I mean,
corroboree?
It's a rather unusual name for an album.
Well, it's an Australian word.
Yeah, but I mean, none of you are Australian.
Exactly.
I say history never repeats. I tell myself before I go to sleep. Don't say the words you might regret. I lost before, you know I can't forget. You say I always play the fool.
Some of you may have noticed the rather conspicuous absence of founder member Mr. Tim Finn, but I'm afraid we were not able to film his hobby. As you see, Tim is rather deeply delving into quantum